Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Thank you for being here. Today I'm doing a singles love reading for the Capricorn Collective. All right, let's get started. Get on to the good stuff. Spirit, what love messages do you have for the Capricorn Collective for the next month or so? Please speak to us through these cards. What messages do you have for the Capricorn Collective in terms of love? Oh, maturity. My goodness, this is so beautiful. Maturity. I don't think I've ever selected this card before. It's gorgeous. Okay, that's the overall theme. Let's get two more overall theme cards, please. Yeah, like look at you. Like I think you've done some healing here, maybe some journaling. Um, and this looks to me like your spiritual guide watching over you. Just beautiful. Okay, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, two more cards, Spirit. Two more cards. Maybe you've read a lot of self-help books. Mirror, mirror, facing yourself in others, reflective relationships, self-awareness, what you see is you. Oh, I really get the feeling that I'm speaking to a very spiritually evolved group here. One more, please, Spirit. One more. No filter, speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some clarifiers. Please clarify maturity. Please clarify maturity. Memories of love. Please clarify it further. Please clarify maturity further and memories of love. Power. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, please clarify mirror, mirror. Please clarify mirror, mirror. Disruption. Okay, clarify that further. Solitude. Okay, please clarify no filter. Please clarify no filter. Heartache and loss. Please clarify it further. Base chakra, root chakra. That's your place of safety and security. Please clarify it further. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Um, this reading may not be for everyone, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is a collective reading, so people are on different timelines. If it doesn't resonate with you at all, please check out one of your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising. Um, I feel like here I'm speaking to an extremely spiritually evolved group, okay? Just what I had said before, um, you may have done a lot of work, a lot of reading of books, self-help books, maybe spiritual books, um, journaling. Um, you know who you are, and you have become very comfortable with yourself. And you communicate with your spiritual guides regularly. If you're not aware that you're speaking with your spiritual guide, you just follow your gut. You listen to your intuition, okay? Your spirit guides speak to you through messages in your head. Um, if you're clairvoyant, you actually may hear it out loud. But you're very connected to spirit, okay? You're very spiritually involved, self-aware type of person. You've done your healing work and it has paid off big time. Um, you realize that all relationships that come into your life especially significant relationships, are merely a mirror of something that exists inside of you. So, what I mean by that is, I think I used this example in another reading at the beginning of the month, like Eckhart Tolle in The Power of Now. Excuse me. He talks about how he would go to work and every day, and he'd see this gentleman who had mental health issues, um, arguing with himself and yelling in the street, and everybody tried to stay away from him. Um, but Eckhart Tolle at one point realized that this gentleman was just a magnified version of himself. He was really bothered by this gentleman, like he's stuck in his head. And he realized at some point, he's just a reflection of me, because he was always arguing with himself, having conversations in his head, criticizing himself, etc. Everyone, especially if you have an emotional reaction to them, they are a reflection of you somehow. Okay. um, for example, in another reading, a part of this a series here that I'm doing, um, I use the example of someone who maybe has a partner that outshines them all the time. Like they go to a dinner party, and their partner takes stage, like they're the one who is always standing in the spotlight, while you remain in the darkness, kind of in their shadow, live in their shadow. So you have to look at, like, what in me, like, represents that, like what, like maybe you've dimmed your light and you've been comfortable dimming your light for whatever reason, but you can shine too, but you've allowed it somehow because you've dimmed your light for some reason, and you need to look into that. So, whoever you are, what I'm trying to say is that you're very aware of the spiritual lesson, okay? You're an extremely spiritually evolved person. Um, when you started learning about yourself, um, you may like not have done it fully gracefully. But what I'm getting, which is very common, like when you start setting boundaries with others, but now someone like this, they say what they say very gracefully. You're a straight shooter, okay? You say what you want. You're not afraid of expressing what you want. Um, uh, and you do it in such a way that's not hurtful to others. Like you do it in a very mature way. So good for you. Just beautiful, beautiful energy. So here, with the power card, this is great strength. Okay, this is the strength card in the tarot. But this card today, for some reason, this is a second reason, or second reading that it's doing this. It's giving me very king energy, or queen energy, queen or king of pentacles. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Um, king or queen of um, wands, king or queen of um, cups. It's just giving me very king queen energy. Okay, someone very mature and empowered. Okay, and you know what you want. Okay, you've done your work. Memories of love is kind of like the six of cups card. You've done your work with your inner child. You know what you want. With the mirror work. So in the past, there's been tower moments that probably led you to this healing and to this maturity. Um, and you may have been in hermit mode for a very long time while you're doing this healing. But you've really matured, and I think that you are now feeling ready. Like perhaps your last relationship was like 10 years ago or something like that, like a long time ago. But whatever happened, it triggered something inside of you with this disruption, okay? and it brought you into hermit mode, into healing yourself. You've spent a lot of time alone working on yourself in order to reach this point of maturity, this point of power. But I think that you're starting to get ready now, um, to enter a relationship, okay? Even though you've had heartache and loss in the past, there may be still some little part of you that's saying, oh, I don't want to track that, okay? Um, you've done the work on your base chakra, your security, your safety, you're feeling stable inside of yourself, and you're ready now to enter um, a relationship with someone. Um, you know, take it slow. Maybe start out as friends, and this relationship may catch you by surprise. Um, it may be in a social gathering of some sort, that you meet this person. So take it slow. You've done the work, you're empowered, you're ready to um, enter this relationship, to enter a new relationship finally. Um, and, uh, you know, if there are any red flags in the past, you would have ignored them. You would have had your rose colored glasses on, not seeing it, or just ignoring it. But you're mature and empowered enough now. You've done enough work on yourself that you're ready now, um, to enter another relationship. You'll see the red flags. You're strong enough to communicate your needs, what you want, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like, what your desires are, um, you know, and if the relationship's not for you, oh well, so, some things are just meant to be in your life, just something passing quickly. It could be a little test as well. Um, and you'll just move on. You're okay whether you have a relationship or not. Your life is the cake. If a relationship enters, it's just like the frosting or the cherry on top sort of thing, okay? Um, you've healed this, and you're mature enough um, to express your needs, okay? And not dim your light anymore like you used to. Um, and, um, there's going to be a celebration of some sort. Whether this person works out for you or not, there's a celebration. Like if it works out, oh, it's a celebration because wow, I finally done my work. I've attracted someone of the same vibration as me. That's wonderful. That's something to celebrate. Or it could be if there are red flags of any kind, you notice them and you ended that relationship quickly. You put an end to it quickly. You expressed your needs, and that's something to celebrate. But I do have a feeling that you're going to meet them in some kind of social gathering, where you're surrounded by friends. It could be a relative of a friend, or a friend of a friend, or it could be, I'm getting the example of some kind of group that you join that you enjoy, like a meditation or yoga group, and you meet someone there, or something that, some kind of social gathering of some sort. Okay, let's get one last card for you, Capricorn. This is a beautiful reading. Congratulations on all the work you've done. That is amazing. Let's get one more message. Okay. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yes. So, regardless of what I say here, when you meet this person, do what feels right. If you don't feel ready, that's okay. That's okay. Um, but I have a feeling that this person's going to capture your curiosity, and you are going to want to explore this relationship. Do what feels right to you, and know that you're strong enough, you're mature enough now you're empowered enough now, you're healed enough now to put an end to anything that doesn't resonate with you. Um, Well, Capricorn, that's all I have for you today. I'm wishing you all the very best on this love journey and on your spiritual journey in general. If you enjoyed this reading, please show this channel some love. I'm wishing you a great rest of your day and sending you so much love.